All right, we are back. This time I'm gonna be on time-ish. Last time I actually missed my Pokemon raid because I was too late. This time I'm gonna try to make it on time. And so let's do this. I'm gonna do my best to do everything that I have to do in this one video. Let's go.
We're 2 episodes deep into this series already, and I have a feeling it's going to keep going and going and going because there's just so much happening in every episode. Welcome back to Secretly in Love. If you haven't watched our first... Secret in Love, Secretly in Love. You know what? I change it up every single time because technically I don't know what it is in Chinese. So if you haven't watched our first 2 episodes on this, you need to go watch it because there's no way that I can even give you any sort of sufficient summary where you will understand the heart and soul of this show. But I'm gonna give you a brief recap and premise. The premise of this Chinese dating reality show is Secret in Love. So you bring together like what, 4 or 5 guys, 4 or 5 girls, and they all film this secret before the show even starts filming. And sometimes the secret is lame. Sometimes the secret is really devastating. Most of the time, like all the previous seasons before this season, the whole premise of the show is secret in love. So the whole plot of every show is, hey, you're gonna find out my secret and we're dating, and then once you find out my secret, you're gonna think differently of me, and then back and forth, and then they go watch the secret, and then they realize, oh, maybe we're not compatible because of your secret. There's so much emphasis on the goddamn secret. Now this season, no one cares about these secrets. The real secret is, how are these people that have been cast on this dating reality show out in the free world? How are they free civilians in society? They need to be in a Looney Tune hospital. Someone needs to check them out. There's something going on. So I'm just gonna give you a recap of all the couplings, okay? You've got PR Lily. She is the very calm, demure woman. She's like a little princess, okay? I don't know how else to describe her. She's so classy, eloquent. She seems really kind as well and very intelligent. She minds her own business. And then you've got Chef American Barry. Chef Barry, you see PR Lily, you're gonna see Chef Barry. He doesn't care about anyone else but PR Lily. He barely cares about the other guys. He's just like, PR Lily, that's all I care about. And he's anywhere PR Lily is. And PR Lily is nowhere. Like they barely get screen time.
Oh.
They're a great couple, but there's so much drama in the show that like the producers are like, you guys are great, but we gotta go. Like we can't use our SD card storage. Like, do you know how expensive these SD cards are? We gotta go. We gotta go see the crazy people. So they're barely there, but they're nice. They seem really nice. I like them. And then you have Chen 71. She's kind of an influencer. I don't know if influencing is like a full-time job. That's a crazy sentence, okay? I don't know what she does for work, but she does have an online following, and that was like an important thing. Anyway, she's very pretty, and she's also kind of on the quiet side. She's dating Finance Bro. Finance Bro is one of the more outgoing guys, and he's like a guy's guy. So far, he seems okay. However, he does give me kind of bro vibes. He does give me every Saturdays are for the boys. That's what he gives me. Then you have the professor. The professor is single, and the professor has shoulder length hair that he dramatically cut to be a few centimeters above shoulder length.
Why they call him professor? Because he looks like one, or?
Yeah, he's an artist.
Oh.
But he talks like a professor.
Oh, okay.
He thinks before he talks, which is something that I cannot relate to, but he just likes to think, and then he'll say something where it's kind of vague and profound and philosophical, and you're like, but you know what? For some reason, it's not annoying. It's not show-offy. It actually makes sense.
He's an INTJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, it just makes sense, and he seems like a good person to go for advice. So that's why they call him the professor. He almost seems too mature for everyone. Then you have Bao Bao. Bao Bao is famously known on Chinese social media as the victim. That's just what you bring up the words the victim, Bao Bao is gonna show up because everybody has seen the show in China. It's crazy. Bao Bao she went to one of the top schools in China, a science major, STEM major. Like, she is so intelligent, so beautiful. She literally looks like a Korean actress. Like one in particular, I want to see if you guys think the same one, but she is stunning, but very shy. Very, very shy. And you can tell. Like, you can tell the other girls are more comfortable in how shy they are. So like Chen 71, PR Lily, they're very shy, but they're very confident being shy. Whereas Bao Bao seems like she keeps trying to come out of her shell because like people tell her you need to get to know people. That's what the show is about. So you almost see her like forcing herself to like get involved and
She got this.
talk to people, but she seems like she's not having the best time. And like you just want to give her a hug. That's Bao Bao. And then you have Influencer J. Influencer J, she is an influencer, and that's what she's introduced as. And so you would think that she's going to be the most fucking annoying person on this show. I thought wrong. Okay, she is so cool. She's just chill. She's just there, and she's really nice, and she really cares about other people. And she sprained her ankle, so most of the time she's gonna be in a wheelchair. And then you have Jico. Jico is like the younger guy that really likes Influencer J. Like, and I could see it. I could see her being a Nuna that dates a younger boy. Like, I could see that. So they're together. And then you have the stars of the show, Tian. Tian is this guy who is a mama's boy. There's really no other way to describe him except for the fact that I think that if you were to give him a small task to do, such as, can you run this load of laundry? He would come back with 25 problems of why the laundry machine doesn't work today, of he tried to run the laundry and it didn't start because he doesn't know where the start button is. Like, he just doesn't know how to do anything is the vibe that I get from Tian. I also get the vibe that his hands are flawless and soft. Just smooth, no cuts ever, no wrinkles, just soft, pudgy, little fleshy mama boy's hands. I have a thing with guys who have too soft of hands. Oh yeah. Recently this winter season was really dry, and he was getting a little like itchy because he was so dry. We were traveling anyway. He's getting itchy, so I'm like, you know what? Come here. Let me give you my moisturizing routine. So he did my moisturizing routine for like 3 days, and then I touched him and I said, this is weird. You are baby soft and I don't like it. He was like baby smooth, and I was like, I'm hiding my lotion. No, but he just reminds me of the type that has the soft, pudgy hands. And then like he doesn't know how to like open a beer bottle, like a glass beer bottle, if he doesn't have a beer bottle. You get the point,
Yeah,
okay?
I see it.
You see it. And
I
then,
bet money on it.
yeah, exactly. And then you have Zizi. Zizi is an actress. Everyone thinks that she's a Nepo baby actress because she was the female lead of this huge fable that was readapted into a movie, but she's just so insane. I don't know how else to describe Zizi. Remember the mosquito scene with the professor? If you don't, go and watch the past 2 episodes.
Wait, what mosquito?
The mosquito repellent.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
he gives
okay.
yeah. And then Zizi, the way she talks is always so sharp. Like, you know those people, don't say me, I'm gonna start crying, but those people, they have like a sharp tone, but they also talk very aggressively. So it almost sounds like everything they say is a screaming accusation at someone. And you're just talking about how she wants her eggs for breakfast. Meanwhile, she talks like that, and every 2 seconds, she needs to remind everyone that she's shy, she doesn't get along with other girls, and she's really scared to be here, and she's nervous, and she's forced to fit in, but she doesn't really fit in, and she likes quiet time alone.
Green tea.
Yeah, green tea, bitch.
Green tea is basically Chinese
Pick
for
me, bitch.
pick me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green tea.
And then you have broadcaster Mimi. So she is a broadcaster. That's really all we know about her, okay? But she leaves. This is where everything kicks off, is broadcaster Mimi leaves the villa.
Why?
She leaves because she was really interested in Barry, but Barry only has eyes for PR Lily. And she's like, I'm not really interested in the other guys, so I don't see the point in sticking around for a reality dating show if I don't want to date anyone. And I'm not trying to break up PR Lily and Barry, so I'm just gonna go home. She goes home, and at this point, everything falls apart. Everybody wakes up the next morning. They realize that broadcaster Mimi is gone. Bao Bao takes it the hardest. She starts sobbing, and Bao Bao seems like she is very emotionally attached to people. And like, it's gonna tie in with her secret in a second, but she was very emotional, but it's not like this, I'm gonna make this about me and cry and I want everyone to pay attention. Like, she genuinely seems sad, and she was really close to broadcaster Mimi. So Bao Bao's really sad. Everybody else is just kind of confused, like, oh, this is kind of a very grim start to the day. This makes me a little grim, right? But that's about it. So the rest of the day, everyone's gonna get paired off and go on their own little dates. Now, this is a mutual pairing. So in previous episodes, sometimes the guy picks and the girl has to go, or sometimes the girl picks and the guy has to go. This is only if you are paired together. You guys both choose each other, you will go on this date. Now, there's two people that don't have partners, which are Bao Bao, because she's interested in Tian, and Tian is interested in Zizi, and Zizi is interested in Tian. And the professor, who was interested in Zizi, but Zizi's interested in Tian. Remember, they had the three-party date? So the professor and Bao Bao are single, and they don't get picked. The professor actually asked the producers if he could, because remember, he won a game, so he gets like a free wish. So he's like, I just want a car, and I want a date to myself.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't tell anyone. Because he's not obligated. No one is, it's not like a morning meeting where it's like, okay, now couple number one is this. It's just like, okay, now that we've had breakfast and everybody knows that broadcaster Mimi is gone, everyone get in your respective cars and go off on your date. So everyone slowly makes their ways to the cars. So you've got Professor going off by himself. You've got PR Lily and Barry. You've got Finance Bro and Chen 71. And then, of course, Tian and Zizi go off. Influencer J and Jiko actually stay home because Influencer J sprained her ankle. So Bao Bao is not alone. She's with them, but she doesn't want a third wheel. Yeah, so they're gonna watch a movie, and they even ask her to stay, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna like be a third wheel. That's crazy. So she goes back to her room, and she's like lounging on the bed, rolling around, and she's just really sad. Now, here's the thing. Bao Bao does not know that this is a mutual interest date.
What
So
does
she
that mean?
didn't pick a date.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, Tian told her that he's trying to get to know Zizi. So she didn't want to pick Tian in the off chance that she would go on this weird group date like there had been previously. So she just like is by herself.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know this is a mutual date. And this is really important because in Bao Bao's mind, she thinks that Tian and Zizi and the professor are on another date. Because why would the professor be gone from the house?
That's crazy.
So she's like, oh my God, they're on another 3-person date. Like, how uncomfortable.
What? How do we know that she thinks that?
Because there's a whole thing about it. Yeah. And no one said this was a mutual date, you know? So and the professor is gone. No one knew, like everybody assumed.
Because the professor doesn't have a date. So where did he go? So he assumed another 3. Okay, got it.
So she's lounging in her bed and she's asking Jiko randomly here and there, like, what's the situation with Tian? Does he even want to get to know me? And Jiko's like, yeah, I think so. That's the feeling that I got, at least in the guys' dorm. So she's laying on the bed, and after some time she decides, you know what? I'm not just going to stay in my room and mope about the rest of the day because that's what I did yesterday. So I'm just going to try to make myself feel better, get dressed up, and go out alone. So she gets dressed up. She asks the producers if they can call a car for her, and she goes on this little date by herself. And everyone in the comments, so in Chinese reality shows, most of them are streamed live. In like the viewing is live. They have bullet comments. So at the top of your TV screen, even if it covers people, covers things, you'll see all the top comments on social.
Hi, GRWM 4351. Thank you for chat.
Social media coming up onto the bullet screen on live television, and people fucking love it because it adds so much context to what's going on. So all the comments are like, Bao Bao, you don't need a man. Like, look how beautiful you are by yourself. Like, I love that you're being independent. Yes, these dates fucking suck anyway. All the comments are positive, and people are saying you can actually tell what's happening in the next scene just by reading the top comments, because all of a sudden the comments take a dramatic turn. I hope there's a car accident that happens. 2 horrendous people. Give these horrendous people less screen time. These disgusting people are going to start their little show, aren't they? People even call them the floor. So in Chinese reality TV, people, netizens will say, you're the ceiling, you're the ceiling. That means like you are the standard and you can't go above your standard.
Nobody
like,
can go above.
No one
this
can
standard.
top you because you're the greenest of the green flags. You're the ceiling. Like this is the top of the top.
They're the floor.
They're the floor. So they said we had to make up something for you guys. Y'all are the floor because no one can get below you. You guys are the lowest of the low. You guys are truly terrible people. You are the sole of the foot. You are the floor. So when they're in the car, both of them are in the back. I guess they don't know how to drive, so they have a driver. Loser.
That's crazy. Okay.
Just kidding. I barely know how to drive, but loser. Okay. So they're just in the back and they're bonding over the fact that they're so narcissistic. They're so crazy. They're like, oh my God, what were you for Halloween? What were you? Oh, I was an angel. I was an angel. And they're like showing each other pictures of their angel costumes.
They're both angels?
Yeah. And all the comments are 2 devils, 2 devils, 2 devils. Which, side note, another important thing to know is we know that Zizi is an actress because She fucking tells us nonstop. So you can't even forget it. However, for Tian, we don't know what he is. He described himself on this TV show as a freelancer. We don't know what he freelances in. I think that he's trying to be an influencer. He has 40,000 followers, which in America is a lot, but in China, it's nothing. Like Tiffany was saying, hey, so if you have 40,000 followers and you try to go to a company and you say, hey, I've got 40,000 followers, I want you to sponsor a post, they're gonna laugh in your face.
Apparently she said anything under 1 million is micro-influencer.
Yeah, and I was like, that's insane.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, they're called like smaller, relatable influencers under 1 million. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. And so he has 40,000 followers on Douyin, but he also doesn't get a lot of engagement. So like no one knows what he's doing. Like no one knows how he makes money. And this is important later because people start believing that the only reason he's pursuing Zizi is because he wants to become famous. And she's already an actress. So that would make the most sense if people start shipping them and they become like, oh, an influencer couple, actor couple. So they get to the location of their date, which is this farm. And
it's weird. Nice to hear from you as well.
They feed the ducks, they feed the sheep, they feed the lambs, and just like all these other small activities. It's like free labor, which I'm all for, okay? So throughout the date, all the bullet comments are just negative. It's all like, someone get an alpaca and spit in their face. Someone get a llama to stomp on them, okay? Everyone's like, two losers, just nonstop. The bullet comments are going off. At one point, while they're feeding the lambs, Zizi accidentally slips and falls, and it's nothing serious. She just kind of like accidentally kneels on the grass. Because she trips, and people hate her so much that the comments read, I can't believe she's fine. How did you not break a bone from that fall? I wish. Okay, so after feeding the animals, playing with the animals, the two of them take this little train. This date is gonna blow up. Right now, it's calm, it's chill, right? Nothing's happening. Just wait. They take this little train. Chuga chuga. Train, okay? They're sitting there, it's just the two of them. And their conversations are just so triggering. Tian is like, this is the most romantic moment I've had in days. Now, mind you, he had gone on multiple dates with Bao Bao that he, in the date, seemed so interested in Bao Bao and was leading her on. Even last night, he was like, Bao Bao, you can call me anytime. Like, yes, I'm getting to know another girl, but I'm not settling down. Like, if you still want to talk to me, he even told her, like, if you get lonely tomorrow, you can call me if you're not going on a date.
Oh.
They all have their own phones. Like they have their filming phones, you know?
Yeah.
And so she was like, okay. And then he was talking about how awkward the 3-person date was. This is so important in a second. So important in a second. So he's like, yeah, like this is the most romantic day I've had in days. Zizi's like, ha 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 ha. I really like it when it's quiet and we can just sit here like this. And everyone's just like, bitch, you are the loud one. You are the one that makes everything unquiet. It feels like a fairy tale. Exactly. Like being in a forest surrounded by wilderness. It's like, what the fuck are we doing with this information? And he's like, this is what I call a real date. And she goes, right? Like, why would you do physical labor? Okay.
What?
So on previous dates that he went with Bao Bao, so this has netizens putting 2 and 2 together that he was talking about his previous dates with Bao Bao to Zizi. Because all of his previous dates, they were picking veggies and making their own hot pot. They were grilling food together. Yeah. So she's making it seem like, oh, this is what a real date is. No physical labor. And it was just like the weirdest conversation where both of them were being mean for no reason. It was just bizarre. So all the comments are like, why does it feel like she's screaming whenever she talks? These two are so noisy. They're such a racket. Like everywhere they go, you are this loud, yet you're saying you like quietness. You don't even know what quiet means. And she's like, when two people are quietly enjoying the scenery, it's so nice. But also, you talk so damn much. I don't know how much you can love the fucking quiet. It's fine. I don't like the quiet, but like, stop trying to convince us that you like the quiet. They get off the train. They start walking. And suddenly, Tian gets a phone call, a FaceTime phone call. Okay, it's not a FaceTime because I think they're sponsored by this phone because I saw some weird clips of this phone earlier. Where it's like they were taking a picture and then one of them goes, there's two people in the background. And like you can tell they're acting and they suck at acting even though Zizi is an actress. She's like, look, why'd you get the two people in the background? And he goes, just wait, I can delete them. And then he like circles them and it's on the phone and we get close up of the phone and I'm like, okay. So then he's like, oh, I'm getting a call and it's Bao Bao. Bao Bao is calling on their date. And the way that Tian looks.
What?
He's so happy.
He's so happy?
He's so happy. Because imagine you're on a date with someone and another person calls. Usually the feeling is, well, I'll get it later. Or it could even be agitation. Like you show like, ugh, and then you put it in your pocket, right? But he looks like, oh, I want everyone to know that even while I'm on a date, I got another girl trying to call me. Like he seems like he's loving this attention. Like I can't even go through a date without my backup date calling me.
That's crazy.
Like he looks like ha. And so he's like, oh yeah, Bow Wow's calling. And then he leaves. He walks away. So they're on this open farm and he's walking to the side.
Does Zizi know?
Yeah.
It was Bow Wow? How does she look?
She looks kind of like, that's weird, but not like, just kind of like, okay.
Okay.
And she kind of walks to the left side and he walks to the right. So she's giving him a little bit of privacy, a little bit. So he's like, hello. And Bao Bao's like, what are you doing, male celebrity? So he just like really wants to be a celebrity, I think, right? We're going to get there. And he's like, we're in this farm. Bao Bao's like, I'm on the same farm as you. Did you notice? I'm right behind you. Do you see me? And you can see she has her phone really close to her face. So you
don't be jealous. It takes a lot of work, okay? I don't wake up like this.
can see her face, but you can still see a little bit of grass behind her.
Okay.
So it does look like she's there. So Tiana's like, what? You're here? Where are you? She's like, I'm right behind you. Look at my background. I'm also on the field on the farm. Really? Don't lie to me. I'm really behind you. I followed you guys the entire day. Seriously, where are you? And then Tian calls over Zizi and is like, she says she's been here all day. Zizi's like, who? Bao Bao. Bao Bao's been here? Like, where is she? So now she like is looking at the phone and she sees Bao Bao. They say hi to each other. And Tian's like, where are you? Are you being serious? They're both looking around. They're looking at the phone. They're looking around. And Bao Bao's like, I am. Just turn left a little and walk in that direction for about 200 meters. I'm going to wait for you guys there. So Tian is like, wait, left? She's over there? Zizi's like, really? Like, should we go find her? Tiana's like, what's next to you? We don't see you. What's next to you? There's a tree next to me. What tree? Which tree? There's so many trees. Are the three of you out together again? So Bao Bao is asking, like, is it you three again? They don't respond. They fucking ignore the question.
Okay.
Okay, so then Tiana's like, are there animals next to you? Is there like an animal pen next to you? Yeah. Are you inside of a building? Yeah. I think she might be over there. So they're like pointing. Zizi's like, there's a tree and then there's like a little building right there. Like maybe she's there. Wait, can you send us like a picture of your surroundings or something? So Tiana's like, yeah, can you send us a picture? No, I won't show you. Huh? I'm not actually there. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Okay, you scared me. So they're like, that was weird. So Zizi is like more officially like, okay, well, hi, right? And so Bao Bao asks again, oh, is it the three of you guys on the date? Because
she says she's not at the farm?
Yeah.
Oh.
So she said she's not at the farm. So then she's like, is it the three of you guys on the date again? Like she's looking for the professor and no one answers. So Zizi just asks, where are you? And she's like, I'm on the field.
Huh?
So Zizi's like, wait, so you're here? Like, you just said you're not here. Are you here? Or like, who are you? She's like, who are you with? Who are you with? Like, what's going on? Bao Bao jokes that she's on a date with broadcaster Mimi, which like really throws both of Zizi and Tian off because broadcaster Mimi left this morning and Bao Bao was crying about it. And so it's like, wait, what do you mean you're with, like, we're so confused. Like, where are you? And she's like, I think that broadcaster Mimi already went to the hotel, but I was with broadcaster Mimi. So they're like, what? What's going on? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So then Bao Bao explains, your next task is to find me within 10 minutes. If you manage to find me, you'll receive a special prize tonight. So they're looking around and Zizi's like, oh, I think she's over there. Like, let's go. Now, mind you, when they're looking for her, they're not like running, sprinting. They're kind of like walking in circles. Just in a small circle in the big field because it's open farmland, so you can see all the buildings. It's not like they're like running through the alleyways, going up and down stairs. It's like they're just kind of turning around looking, and even they're not even walking in big circles. They're just kind of on the phone confused because they still don't know, like, are you here? Where are you? Just send us a picture before we head in one direction. Like, where are you? And they're like, oh, I think she's there. Like, I guess we can go over there. And Tian is like, you're not joking, right? Zizi's like, you're not kidding, right? And Bao Bao goes, no, I'm not joking. If you can't find me within 10 minutes, you're going to receive a secret punishment tonight. Tiana's like, a secret punishment? Like, there's a side quest in all of this? Like, But there's nothing over there. Like, if you were there, we would have seen you because we were just there. Zizi's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Bao Bao is even pointing to a railing behind her and is like, this is a hint for my location. Now, I will say, she's not there. Like, she's not there at all.
She's not at the farm.
She's not at the farm. She's not at the farm, okay? And Bao Bao's like, look, do you see the railing behind me? I'm right by the railing.
So where is she?
She's in the place that she went to the original date with Tian before. So she just like hung out by herself. So they're like, which railing? Like,
is this part of the show or?
No.
Oh, this is her own
Yeah. Viewing? Okay. So it's going to get crazy. Okay. So they're like, which railing? And Bao Bao's like, which railing? Like, do you guys not see it? I can take a screenshot, but it's this railing. So they're looking at the railing. Both Tian and Zizi are looking at the railing. But again, it's like, they're not really going far. They're just kind of standing there on their phone looking and being like, what, where? Let's try there. Where, what, where, what? Is this for real? Like, they're so confused. They're not doing a lot of looking because they're just confused. Understandably. Now, Tian says, look, it's like the thin railings. Bao Bao's like, yeah, look for the thin railings. And they're like, what? Okay, let me look at the picture again. And so Bao Bao's like, you guys just look for it. We'll see each other later. And they're like, no. Zizi's like, no, don't say we'll see each other later. Like, where are you? And Tiana's like, really? We're gonna look for you. Baba's like, yeah, look for me. Look for me. I'll see you later. And Zizi's like, this is so weird. Like, how are we gonna... Tian's like, see you later. And like, really? We're gonna look for you? Yeah. And so they start looking and they realize that the farmers are closing up. When I say they start looking, like, they look to their right and the farmers are closing up. Okay? It's not like they're running around looking. They look to their right and they're like, oh, look, the farmers are closing up. So Zizi is on the phone and is like, hey, they said they're closing. Like, it looks like they're closing. Tiana's like, yeah, they're getting off work. So like, you got to come out. Like, we can't just go into buildings when they're getting off work. Zizi's like, I think you should come out now. They're closing. Bao Bao says they're getting off. Then I'll be leaving too. Bye-bye. Tiana's like, what? Bao Bao says, find me. You have to find me or else I can't go back alone.
What do
you mean you can't go back to the villa? Like, are you serious? Yeah, my car already left, so you guys have to find me. If you guys can't find me, you guys will receive a secret punishment tonight. At this point, Zizi's starting to get pissed off. And she's walking away from the phone saying, this is really getting on my nerves. Okay, at this point, netizens are kind of split. So some netizens, I think a lot has to do with the fact that they just don't like Zizi and Tian, which is super understandable. They think that Zizi's acting kind of like a bitch. Other people are saying like Bao Bao is really weird for this.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's kind of frustrating what's going like if
Yes, but once you hear Bao Bao's full explanation, like there's lots of things that went on behind the scenes that we didn't see yet.
Okay.
So like, but right now it is kind of a weird look for Bao Bao to do this because it's just...
This part was crazy, but things will go wild. I can't wait. What will we say? Oh.
It's bizarre. It's very bizarre. Right. The joke is going on for so long too. Right. And by so long, I mean I'm not saying like they're exerting themselves and running around and frantic and genuinely stressed about leaving Bao Bao and it's like a cruel prank. I'm just saying like it's kind of an odd joke to play. It's just weird.
and I can see the frustration too though. Like if I'm on a date, meanwhile you're giving me a instruction, fine, but it sounds like, well, just find me, but I don't know where to look. I don't even know. You don't give me enough, so it's just really, really confusing and frustrating, the process, you know?
Yes, it is. But also, another thing is like, you don't really know these people because they all just met too. It's not like they've been dating for a really long time. So I feel like if anything, I think what people are saying with Zizi, the fact that she's walking away and saying things like, this is really getting on my nerves, is kind of a lot too. Because people are saying, like, if you don't really know either of them, even if you're annoyed, you would probably still try to be a good sport.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's part of the show.
Part of the game.
Yeah.
I would
so
think,
you're like,
wait, this is a really weird game. That's really bad.
Bad production.
Yeah. It's like, how am I going to look if you don't give me some clues?
Yeah. So Zizi is walking away and she's like, this is really getting on my nerves. It just doesn't make any sense. And as she's walking away, Zizi's saying things like, I'm getting pissed off. Like, I don't even want to film anymore. She's saying, like, I don't even want to be in this show anymore, basically, which is crazy. Again, crazy, because even if it's frustrating, it's not that frustrating. It's not like you were searching for 2 hours and someone goes, haha, pranks on you. It's not like you were practicing for the turkey marathon. Remember that girl on TikTok? That was like, my boyfriend told me that his family runs the turkey triathlon and she's been practicing. Like, that's fucked up. But this is like a really weird situation. It's nothing to be like, I don't even want to be a part of this show anymore. It's just not that serious. Yeah. So then Tian is still on the phone.
So she's taking this very personally.
Yeah, like very pissed off.
She thinks this is like very disrespectful or something to her.
Yes. So that's why people are mixed about it, because everyone's expecting her to be confused and frustrated.
Yeah.
But her energy is like, what the fuck? Like, that's her. Like, what the fuck?
Personally,
like, that's
I
the
understand
vibe
that
she gives,
energy.
and it's like, whoa.
That would piss
It's
me
really
off
not
too.
that serious. So then Zizi is like, you go find her then. Like, I'm not going to film anymore. So she walks away from Tian.
Dang.
Wow.
And like stomping away. And as she's stomping away, she's saying things like, she's really getting on my nerves. Like, what the heck is this? And so Tian is still talking to Bao Bao, like, where are you? Like, tell us where you are. And then Bao Bao is like, oh, I'm getting another call. Tian hangs up on her. And again, at this point, reactions are still kind of maybe on Tian and Zizi's side. Because they're like, we hate them, but it's still understandable how frustrating it is, right? But as Zizi starts walking away, everything changes. People are gonna fucking hate Zizi. Just watch. So she walks to the car and she's getting really mad. She's getting heated and she's still screaming, like, what the hell is this? Like, she's probably doing this on purpose. Why is she deliberately targeting me? Like, me!
Oh, I see.
And Tian is like, what's going on? So it gets to the point where two producers walk in into the frame of the camera. And Zizi is like, she's just creating trouble. Like, she really put us on the spot. Like, at first, everything was great. The producer is like, well, what did she say to you? She asked both of us to go find her and that she didn't have a car to go back. If we don't find her, she also doesn't have a car to return. Like, what does this have to do with me? Oh, we didn't know about this. And Tian is like, I think it's a little bit overboard. Like, she can call, but she shouldn't make these kinds of jokes with us. Doesn't she know that we're filming a show? We wouldn't take this as a joke. And when she said if we don't find her, she can't go back, that means we would have to go look for her. She was basically forcing Zizi to find her, and Zizi is the most innocent one here.
Okay. They're both talking to the producer right now.
Two separate producers. They're both like ranting.
Right.
And Zizi is just ranting. I think she's so disrespectful to me. First, it's disrespectful. And second, she's embarrassing me. I just can't accept this. All the cameras are recording and I care a lot about this show. And I'm just breaking down now. Producer's like, don't be mad. Let me go and try to understand the situation. And before the producer can go, she starts screaming at the producer. I'm just here and it's just so awkward for me. Like, should I let him go or should I go with him as well? Like, I'm just caught in the middle. Like, what the heck is this? She just put me on the spot. What am I, a homewrecker? This is hilarious.
Dang, that's not that deep.
And after that, she walks off to the side. The producer follows behind her. And then she starts wailing.
Tears and
Why
everything?
is she having a panic
We don't
attack?
see the tears, but it's wailing noises. Now,
like
this,
like that?
like, I thought her grandma died.
Oh.
It's like, what? I just feel so wrong. It's like that level. And I'm like, wait, in my grown age, I can probably in the recent years think of, I don't know, one time I've cried like that. This is not a normal, like, crying and talking. This is like, how did you do this to me?
She's
Like
very...
wailing.
Right. She feels a lot of emotion right now.
So she's screaming, I feel really wronged, you know? Like, I came here because everyone told me. Everyone told me they wanted to heal me. Because remember, she showed them her secret of being bullied in high school? And she said, everyone on the show told me they wanted to heal me.
Oh, no.
And it's like, bitch, everyone has a secret. And then she goes, so was all of that just a lie? I finally started to open up to everyone and this is how they treat me?
Oh, dang.
And she's like, why did she suddenly have to do this? I feel like I'm being taken as a joke.
No, don't do that to our princess.
And then she walks away more, okay? And then as she goes further, she's like, I need to break it up. She squats down and she goes, like crying like that. Crying on that level.
Okay.
Now, mind you, this entire phone conversation was maybe 5 minutes. And like I said, they didn't even run around. They weren't getting a shovel digging. Like they were.
What Bao Bao did that also took me for a loop, but the villain or something.
Or just literally looking that way, that way, that way, that way, like that. Tian follows up to her and then he's like, I think joking like this is just something that is a bit over the line, you know? And again, at first, people were on Zizi and Tian's side. It was mixed. People still didn't like them, but they were like, it is a weird thing to do. Like, Bao Bao was a little weird for that. Or at least that's what they were thinking in the moment, right? But to do all of this as the reaction is psychotic. Bao Bao, we don't understand. This, we really don't understand. Like, we truly cannot even, not even a semblance of understanding can come out of our ear holes. Like, nothing. And also, she's crying about the fact that she feels embarrassed. She was so antagonistic towards the professor and embarrassed him repeatedly for multiple days and multiple dates. But when it made, and also, how is it embarrassing for you?
Yeah, it was uncomfortable
and frustrating.
Yeah, it was frustrating and confusing. But what she said to the professor was like straight up shots in his face.
Yeah,
like putting him down in front of someone else, like during a date.
But she feels embarrassed by this. That doesn't make any sense. And then she's having this level of reaction when she's done 10 times worse yesterday to somebody else. And then also just all of her language, netizens are picking apart. Like, they told me they wanted to heal me. It's very like me. Everyone here is also dating, and they also have secrets. Like, everyone here is an individual with their own lives. You are not the main character.
Yeah, she's 100% a nepo baby that just handed everything she ever wanted.
Also, Bao Bao is exponentially prettier than her. Not to pit them against each other, but she was genuinely annoying me so much. Bao Bao is if you put two of them in front of me and said which one is the famous actress, I would say 1,000% Bao Bao. I'd bet my life savings, and then I'd get robbed. Okay. So this actually became a meme in Chinese social media, and they have a picture of Zizi crying, and it says, when everyone just does a basic attack and you pop out your ultimate. It's like Bao Bao did a small attack and she said, pop out my ultimate. I'm going to war. Like, the reaction is so overblown. It's like someone bumps into you and you stab them to death. Like, that's what people were saying on Chinese social media. This is the equivalent. Like, who are you yelling at? Like, this is just too much. You're doing a lot. Midway through her crying, Zizi says, I even went to comfort her this morning. She's talking about Bao Bao crying about broadcaster Mimi's departure, and Zizi's like, I was such a good person that I was comforting her. Now, this is the crazy part. We get a flashback. The producers are so dirty for this. I love it, okay? So the producers are like, okay, bet. They throw in the flashback. And
girl,
when opportunity strikes, you have to seize it. Amazon Prime's same-day delivery helps you say yes before the moment slips away and turn maybe next time into yes right now. Got asked out on a last-minute date but have nothing to wear? Don't take a rain check. Say yes. Prime can get you the perfect fit just in time to make that dinner reservation. Did your best friend suggest a spur-of-the-moment road trip? Make it happen. Clean underwear and a travel pillow delivered before you can even pack the car. Are the kids begging for an impromptu astronaut-themed summer party tonight? Say yes and make it epic. Prime gets you everything from glow-in-the-dark stars to a projector to popcorn fast. And the memories made in that spaceship fort made out of blankets, absolutely priceless. Say yes to the moments that don't wait. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to find millions of items delivered fast. Same-day delivery. It's on Prime. Available in select areas. Terms apply. This episode of Moral of the Story is brought to you by 6 all-new McCafe drinks at McDonald's. Meet the new craft sodas, the Dirty Dr. Pepper, Orange Dream, Sprite Berry Blast, your favorite classics mixed with flavored syrup and topped with velvety cold foam. Need a pickup on your lunch break? Their new refreshers are made from delicious fruit flavors, have fun add-ins and a bit of caffeine. There's the Blackberry Passion Fruit Refresher with freeze-dried dragon fruit, and Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, and even Strawberry Watermelon Refresher with freeze-dried strawberries. Try all the new McCafe drinks now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine. And so Bao Bao goes into the restroom and she's quietly crying. And Zizi is like, hey, I want to talk to you. You know, I don't want you to feel lonely because of this. Like, but I'm just worried that me accepting this date is going to hurt you. She thinks Bao Bao is crying because Zizi's going on a date with Tian today. So then Bao Bao's like, oh no, that's completely fine. Because like yesterday, Tian told her he's gonna pick Zizi to go on the date. So she's like, no, it's completely fine. Like, don't even worry about it. And she's like, I just want you to know that we're just going out as friends to have fun. And she's like, I know, like he even said that I could join you guys. And Zizi's like, exactly. Because yesterday it was the 3 of us. It was me, Tian, and the professor. But next time maybe it can be the 4 of us. So she's just like saying, okay? That was this morning. It's also crazy because the fact that she just assumed Bao Bao is crying because Tian is going on a date with Zizi. Everyone's like, okay, narcissist much. Like, she's literally crying about broadcaster Mimi. And she even reiterates, by the way, like, I'm not crying because you guys are going on a date. Like, I genuinely, like, I'm crying because broadcaster Mimi is gone.
Yeah.
And I was actually really close to her throughout the filming of the show.
And Zizi in her head is like, Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's like, don't lie. I know
Don't
you're
lie.
masking it, okay? So before the date, Zizi already misread Bao Bao's feelings. Bao Bao is upset about broadcaster Mimi leaving. She assumes it's about her. And then to make this all the more confusing, Zizi straight up told her, yesterday, the 3 of us went on a date. Next time, the 4 of us can go on a date. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost implying that it's the 3 of them going on a date today.
Yeah.
And because of all of this, that's why Bao Bao called. So Tian was like, yeah, if you get lonely tomorrow, just call us.
Yeah.
Then this morning, Zizi is like, oh, yeah. Oh, and then Tian even told her, next time you can join us.
Yeah.
And then Zizi is telling her, oh, the 4 of us can go on a date.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, yesterday, Tian was complaining to Bao Bao when they got back from their 3-person date about how awkward 3-person dates are.
Yeah.
So he's like, it was so awkward. You can call me if you get bored because it was just so awkward. Yeah. So in her mind, she's like, oh, they're bored. Like, I'm going to call them, right? And as for this prank, we're going to find out in a second. But Tian also told her yesterday about screen time.
What's up?
When you have more going on, the show airs more of your parts. You get more screen time, literal screen time. He's explaining... like, at least the 3-person date had so much going on, probably, like, the awkwardness, that at least he got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
So it implies that he cares a lot about screen time.
Yeah.
So then
So he's
I
not there
think
for
that
love.
Bao Bao's going into this, like, oh, it's probably awkward. I'm going to give them, like, a random challenge,
To help with their screen
a
time?
joke. And he hung up on her, so she couldn't clarify it was a joke.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
So... she thought it would be screen time, and it's already awkward for the 3 of them. Was it the perfect thing to do? Probably not.
No.
Would I do that? Probably
Yeah.
not. But also, like, you can kind of see where she's coming from.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
I
in the
guess, I
sense
don't
of if everyone is under the impression of, oh, all of you agree that I can join you guys, and it's already a group thing, like, and you guys just told me multiple times, I can join you. I can call you. I can join you.
And she asked them twice during
Yeah.
the phone call, is it the 3 of you there? Is
Yeah.
it the 3 of you there?
Yeah. And that she assumed it's another awkward date. So they're giving them a little mission to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can see that.
And if she had just called to say hi,
yeah.
that wouldn't have given them more screen time.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, I think she was just trying to go above and above and aboard and above
and beyond?
What is it? Above and beyond.
Yeah.
Above and beyond. Okay.
Okay. So my first
Yes.
impression was that I thought Zizi was mad that the phone call or this whatever prank ruined the date. She's upset that, hey, this is my time right now. And she jumped in and ruined it all. Now that I hear that they already talked about, oh, you can join me, you can do this. So it makes a little bit like, why are you shocked when you guys all kind of extended that invite?
Yeah. But
This morning.
because she doesn't know that the producers are showing us this, she keeps spewing her nonsense. She says, I treated Baba like a good friend, which is why this morning I even reached out to her to talk through things. Like, I really thought we could move past the whole thing. But little did I know that she had known all along that Tian and I were out on a solo date.
What made she say that?
She's just making shit up.
Oh,
And she
she
decided...
asked twice on the call.
Yeah. And she goes, yet she still chose to call and humiliate me in that moment. What's worse is that she chose to tell a huge lie on that call. She told Tian and I that she was with broadcaster Mimi. I just felt so lied to, so let down. Like, I'm just so hurt.
Girl, it's not that deep.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we don't even know what she's fucking saying. Like, she just really wants to be a victim. Okay,
She's
no
like
one
my
knows.
grandma.
No, okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's the diss he just
It's
whips
like
out.
everything is like she thinks everyone's like out there to hunt you down, trying to, set you up. Everything is about you, making
Yeah.
your life worse.
And it's like,
I'm like,
very
dude, it's
convoluted.
not about you. I just really want an orange, not because I want to eat the last orange that you really like to eat. Like, what
That
the
you
fuck?
never told me you wanted to
Exactly.
eat. And it was just in the fridge.
Exactly.
So I thought I
It's
could
not
eat
about
it.
you.
Yeah. It was not intentional or malicious. It was just, I thought
But
I
like
could eat it.
everything is a clue to paint this
Yeah.
picture of, no, that's why you hate me.
And she, Okay, here's the thing with Zizi. She likes to improv as she goes. Like, the reason why she's upset with Bao Bao, she's just improving it on the spot. It'd be changing. She learns new information that negates why she should be mad. She improvs. She's like, you know what? That's not even why I'm mad. I'm actually mad at this reason. Okay, so you're here for a show. This is about to get crazier. This is nothing. This is nothing. And a lot of people are even confused by that statement. They're like, oh, you're talking about Bao Bao telling this big lie that she was with broadcaster Mimi? How the fuck does that hurt you? Yeah. Like, she hurt you
Pretty
because
much.
she was with broadcaster Mimi? Like, how can you even get hurt from this?
Yeah.
What the heck is going on? So she's not even done yet, okay? They're on the farm. She continues crying louder and louder and louder.
Oh, we're
like,
still at the farm?
yeah, she's squatting down, just sobbing like a lunatic, and everyone's just commenting, if you can't squeeze out more tears, just stop. Like, she should just go play a lunatic and she can be herself. Nobody understands it. All the viewers see right through her crocodile tears, except for Tian. Tian is like, don't cry. Don't cry. And she says, I don't even dare talk to you now. It's like I did something wrong. Like, I did something wrong by coming on a date with you.
I think that she has issues.
And he's like,
you
no,
know?
you did nothing wrong.
Insecurities.
None of this is on you. Nothing at all. Don't cry.
It's my fault. It's my fault that
Yeah.
I'm too attractive and handsome.
I'll take the blame for that, baby. It's on me, okay? I'll sort this out for you, I promise. You truly did nothing wrong, okay? Not a single thing. So there's no need to be upset. I agree. What happened was totally over the line. Totally. Now, here's the problem.
But again, it
No
wasn't
one's
that
crazy
deep
like
though.
Zizi, right? But here's what works. Every relationship, you've got someone who gets riled up, and then you got someone who scales it down. That's it. You got two people who get riled up over something. Explosive. You got two people who scale everything down. Not good either, right? So like when I'm getting riled up over something, he's just like, it's okay, babe. It was not great, but she probably meant well, you know? He's like, this is the boundaries were he's enabling her. He's making her feel like you are so justified in this. Holy shit.
But I feel like okay, my reading of him so far,
Yeah.
it seems like he doesn't even mean half the shit that he says.
No.
He just says whatever will get
saying
the
stuff.
girl in front of him
Yes.
more into him.
Yes.
Right? That's
Yeah.
it.
And okay, so
So I don't even know if he really cares anything. Like
No.
if this happened is bad or not. He's just like saying what she likes to hear.
But a lot of Chinese netizens were saying like this is infuriating because they think so like the sentiment was, and maybe it doesn't fly as much in America, of like men shouldn't be gossipers. That's our job, okay? Let us do the drama, okay? They were just saying like typically like men will not take the other party's side, but if they really care about a woman, will try to protect their feelings. And she's so hurt by the fact that like, oh my God, she did this on purpose.
Yeah.
Maybe you try to bring some levity to the situation. He does not. He's egging her on. He's like, you're so right. She crossed the line. You did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I promise you did nothing. And Zizi's like, where's the car? I'm going to go back. So they get in the car and you're never going to guess what happened. Tian immediately tells the crew, turn off all the GoPros in the car.
So they're like, yeah, we turn it off.
So they're like,
Crank it up, crank it up.
so they
Yeah.
turn off all the GoPros in the car. But
Sure.
they still got a hot mic on.
He said, you didn't tell us to turn that off, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that can be understood. She has some insecurities, but no, I'm not saying like everything that she's done is like it doesn't matter. But I'm saying like she clearly has issues. You know what I'm saying? Like she clearly has some sort of issues.
So they turn off the GoPros, okay? But that mic, hot and heavy, okay? Hot, heavy, can hear you urinate. So the second they think the cameras are off, they start talking schmack.
Okay.
And the producers leave it all in. Tian goes, to be honest, everything she said is so dumb. Like, what does she even mean by if we can't find her, she can't go back? Isn't that just her forcing you to go find her? So like they're both saying like, oh, Tian and Bao Bao went on dates, so it's fine. But Zizi's so innocent. Why should Zizi have to look for Bao Bao? But even that logic is weird because if you're on a show and there's random challenges,
Yeah.
why do you have to date someone to look for them? It's like, I would just look for them. Zizi's like, she knows I'm so kind and I would definitely want her bring her back to the villa. First of all,
Wait.
you think fucking producers are gonna let her just like starve and die out in the forest? She goes, she knows I'm so kind and I would definitely want to bring her back to the villa. That's why she said that. She has such low EQ.
Damn.
And everyone's like, the moment that someone has to call themselves kind, Not a good time.
Everybody knows I'm just such a nice person. I would die for anyone.
I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Tien's like, actually, if there weren't any cameras around, I would have just yelled at her on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just putting us on the spot. I honestly thought everyone was way more normal than they actually are. And Zizi's like, it just makes me feel like... And she starts crying, sobbing again. I think I've done everything perfectly. She said that. She deadass said that.
Oh my God.
I don't care what she does, but I already did everything perfectly. Okay. And Tien is comforting her like, this has nothing to do with you. It's all because I'm so hot. But he doesn't say that. He's like, this has nothing to do with you. But if she does this, she's hurting me. Yeah, isn't this just classic green tea bitch behavior? Tien says that.
Oh my God.
And Zizi's like, when you go back, and okay, so 2 seconds ago, she was like, why does it have to be this? Suddenly she's, when you go back, you need to share this story with all the guys in the dorm and see what they have to say. Oh my God, I just can't.
Oh my God, bro.
Wow.
What do you mean? You're encouraging him to go back and tell all the guys? Why? For what reason?
Yeah.
For what all you two had to do, if you were this distraught, is get to the villa, pull Bao Bao aside and say, hey, like, this is why I feel really offended by this. And then clear the air. I mean, first of all, I don't even think it's that big of a deal, but like, if you must, right? But she's like, you need to go tell all the boys so they know she's crazy. So Tien is like, I will definitely tell all the guys. No wonder Finance Bro Zhao didn't even want to pick her on the first day. Now, here's the thing with Finance Bro Zhao. This throws Finance Bro Zhao into all the drama. He later clarifies, we're going to have a whole episode on all the... so many live streams took place after the show. They had a reunion. Finance Bro Zhao, he did not pick her, right? He did, but he didn't want to. Mm-hmm. From day one, you could tell he was obsessed with the way either Chen 71 looks or how she behaved or whatever. He was on Chen 71 the whole time. But he's like, you know, this is the first time I ever truly understood what an open conspiracy is.
Huh?
Who said this?
Tien. First of all, I don't even think he's fucking using the right words. But he's saying, like, blatantly out, no one thinks she's normal. No one thinks Bao Bao's normal. That's why Finance Bro didn't even want to be with her on the first day.
You know, I just love these reality TV shows. They don't even know. They think they're on the right side of the history, right?
Oh, no, it gets so much worse because at one point, they tell Bao Bao, you're going to get bullied online for what you did. So you're going to die. You're going to die.
Bro, they're so out of it. It's kind of crazy. Like they think they're on the right side of the history. Yeah. They think everybody's like rooting for them right now.
Yeah, they think they're the it couple.
Oh.
They think they're gonna get they're gonna be on like a big Marvel franchise after this. Netizens were so shocked. Netizens were shocked, okay? And Zizi is like, I think the only time I've ever experienced this type of green tea behavior is when I was in like middle or high school. It's been so long since I've experienced someone like this. Tien's like, you know, that was a great move she pulled. At the time, I didn't even know if I should pick up the call or not.
Shut the fuck up,
that's
dude.
Why I said, when he got that call, he was so happy. He was like, yes, 2 bitches are after me. Like, that was his face. Not that I'm calling them bitches, but like, that's the energy he gives. Like, he would be the type to be like, yeah, I got 2 hoes. That was his vibe. He was over the freaking moon. Tien's like, I really don't like to think of others negatively, but when she says these kinds of things, of course she's forcing us to go look for her, you know? And that's really awkward. And everyone's like, that's the only normal thing. Yeah, it's awkward. And that's it. That's it.
Exactly.
You just said that. That's it. It's not offensive. It's just uncomfortable. And then Tien says something that they bleep out. So
What?
we can only assume he used a curse word. Because right afterwards, Zizi goes, oh, don't call her that first.
Oh.
So we don't know what he said. But they bleeped it. And she's
that's
giggling.
crazy.
She's
I cannot believe
giggling.
it.
She's giggling. And
I
she's
cannot-
like, don't say that about her friend.
I can't even think of what words because they're calling her like green tea bitch, like all that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
What's worse than that?
And Tien is like, it's fine. Like, regarding this incident, that's all I can say.
It is not the
Zizi is like, if she comes and apologizes to me tonight, I won't accept it. Tien's goading her. He's like, it's normal for you not to accept it. I mean, this conversation is absolutely insane. Every sentence that comes out of their mouths is just problematic or an outright lie. Everyone is applauding the show for releasing their conversation so viewers can see what these two people are really like. Because normally people would be like, oh, the producers they're taking advantage of them because they thought the cameras were off, right? But they're like, this is great. Like, we needed to see this. Otherwise, they could have really edited it to make Bao Bao look bad. But that wouldn't be the truth. So when the two of them get back to the house,
she's
that's
still
where
weird
things just get worse. So out of everyone, Bao Bao is the first one to get back since she also went out alone. The professor gets back last, actually, because he was like, these people now, I'm going to stay out all day. So then she comes home and she's talking to influencer Jay and Jiko, and they've been home watching movies because her ankle is sprained. Her head is still on Tian. So she's asking Jiko about him and she's like, I just don't know what to do if he even wants me to continue talking to him. So like, I keep getting like mixed signals. Like, does he want to get to know other people, or does he only want to get to know Zizi, or does he want to get to know me too? Like, I don't understand what he wants, which is Tian's whole purpose. He wants to lead her on so he can have two girls fighting for him. Chico is like, I think that's, it's between you and Zizi at the moment. What are your thoughts on him? Like, what do you think of him? Would you like to go on more dates with him? And Bao is explaining, I think today they weren't on a 3-person date. So this is like her like putting pieces together. It doesn't look like, I knew they weren't on a 3-person. It was like, I think today they were not on a 3-person date. Yeah. So after a short while, more people start coming in from their dates and they're all going to have dinner together. And when Bao Bao sees Tian and Zizi, she's like, oh, you guys are back. Both of them completely ignore her. Completely. Not only that, when everyone sits down at the table, Bao Bao and Zizi coincidentally are sitting across from one another. And Zizi asks another person, like, can you move one seat over? I don't want to sit here. And so Chen 71 moves and she looks confused and she says, is there a particular reason for this seating? Yeah, there is. And this just feels like outright bullying. Now, remember, Zizi's whole confession was that she was bullied by her senior in high school and nobody believed her because they were like, well, first of all, bring the senior back, justice for the senior because you deserve to get bullied. Like, no one believed her because it was just the way she behaves is the bully. And if you've been bullied, you're not going to bully other people because you know exactly how it feels.
Yeah, because the whole gossip.
Or you're going to become the bully because it's going to feel like it gives you power, You see that? I feel like there's a few cubs that are like that they used to be bullied. They became cubs because they needed some sort of power to, give back what they had endured in school. I'm just saying, some people be bullying and just becoming worse.
All the boys, what she did.
Yes, that's bullying the professor, bullying Bao Bao. Yeah, the isolating. This right here reminds me so much of bully behavior. I don't want to sit here. And you make a whole scene in front of everyone and it makes the person feel like, oh, am I fucking contagious or something? Like, why don't you want to sit next to me? You're not outright slapping me, but this is bad. So it's bullying. So she ignores Bao Bao the entire dinner, makes it known she doesn't want to sit across from her. And then throughout the dinner, she just has this sour, nasty little face on. It's just like someone wronged her. And she's making everyone feel uncomfortable because we have Cardi B. Okay, we have eyes. We've got eyes. So everyone sees she's uncomfortable. But then at one point, she even says out loud, actually, I'm just, both of us were really mad today, but we're just holding it in because we don't want other people to be uncomfortable.
Then why the fuck you said that? Why are you acting like that?
Why do you have a sour face?
Now you want the whole table to go like, oh, yeah, thank you.
I think it's because no one cared.
Yeah.
So then she's like, oh, by the way. And then also it's like, no, we've been new. Like, you weren't doing a good job. So you don't have to tell us, right? And then throughout the entire dinner, everything Zizi does is just a fucking contradiction or a lie. She claims she doesn't want anyone to be upset. She's walking around with a sour face. She's deliberately ignoring Bao Bao, making it painfully obvious that Bao Bao is the problem. She's just all the comments say, you're a two-faced bitch.
To who?
To Zizi. You're just such a two-faced bitch. So after dinner, they start playing a few games. And one of them is designed to help everyone get to know each other on a deeper level. So the game is really simple. You just draw a random, pre-done questions from the box. And it's is ordinary life happiness or regret? So, ordinary
Jesus
life,
Christ.
I guess in Chinese, it means more not having these insane love story, extravagant experience, just living
ordinary life.
Yeah, ordinary life. Is it happiness? Is it regret? So everyone's taking their turns, voicing out their opinions. And it's time for the professor to speak.
Yeah. Is Professor still into ZZ?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he's into no one.
Done.
He's
Okay.
actually just like a support person.
Okay.
So he's close with Finance Bro. He is really nice to Bao Bao. So Bao Bao and Professor have a platonic relationship, and he's just kind of doing his own thing, right?
Yeah.
And so Professor is like, my first instinct, because everyone goes in a row and answers the same question.
Yeah.
It's his turn. My first instinct is to push back on the premise of this question because my goals have always been very clear. I think it's because your artistic aspirations are so high. You've set such lofty goals and standards for your art, yet you also hope your work gets recognition and acceptance from society. So while this ties into the question, it doesn't quite...
What the hell?
ZZ?
ZZ is
we ask
interrupting and
you?
answering for the professor about
are you?
his deep, profound
Yeah.
thoughts about a question that I think even if you, okay, first of all, even if they've been dating for as long as we've been dating, but they're not dating, but even if they've been dating for as long as we've been dating, I would find it very offensive if
Yeah.
he answered for me. But
course.
second of all, you don't even know him.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
you
this
don't
is
even know him.
again, hate to bring up my grandma, but it's like they think they know someone's intention, and it's
Yes.
always the bad ones, the evil ones, and they
Yeah.
inject this into your mouth and make it sound like that's what you think, and you're just like, what the fuck do you know?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And what's his reaction?
He just looks, this is why everyone calls him the professor. The amount of patience this man has, he just kind of goes, as in like, I don't even know what to say to that. But he's not rude. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, if the professor walked across the table and smacked you on the back of the head, netizens were like, we'd be fine. We would ignore it. We would turn a blind eye. No one called the cops, right? But the fact that he's not
Yeah.
even, he's just like, okay, right? So then even Finance Bro starts laughing. And that's why she stops. Because Finance Bro is like chuckling, like, what the fuck? And then Finance Bro goes, let's hear him finish, right? So then she's like, sorry. So everyone is so done with her because the whole table is like, why did you just, that was so weird. That was weird. Like, why? Is he your brother? Like, why are you don't even know him. You know nothing about this man.
Yeah.
And so he continues, it's not just about materialistic things or my career in many aspects. And he pauses to try and figure out the exact words to finish his thought. And, Influencer Jay has been listening very intently this whole time. So this is very different. Like, people are saying it's not about the fact that, because some people are like, oh, what if this is her way of trying to say, see, I understand you as a person, right? But Influencer Jay, because the pause is a long time and she's been listening, she's like, you hope that in some ways your name will be remembered. And he was like, no, I mean, I wouldn't dare say remembered. It would make me seem arrogant. But of course, I've dreamed of it happening. I just don't take it super seriously. No, I get it. I have a friend who's just like that. And so they're having like this really nice bonding moment of like, oh, with artistic expression, it's very hard to put into words. Because
Yeah.
on one hand, you don't want to say, I want to be remembered and leave a legacy. But at the same time, you want your work to mean something. And it's very complex.
Yeah.
It's not just like a very standard, oh, I want to make $1 bajillion, you know?
Yeah.
It's like there's so much emotion with all of this. And then the professor opens his mouth to explain.
Don't stop.
Okay, so
Stop.
actually, when you have a project, you want your project to be seen. At this point, the professor just starts giggling.
Who's giggling?
The professor. He's like, I can't even be upset. Like, this is so ridiculous. So he's just chuckling, okay? And then Finance Bro and Chen71 are looking at each other because they're like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
And everyone starts lightly giggling to mask the awkwardness. And it's just like, Professor is like, well said. And he says, you guys already answered the question for me, so that's great. Okay.
You know what's funny? Like, she probably in her head's like, yep.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
I knew it.
I know people. I can read
Yeah.
people.
And so then Finance Bro, it turns to the professor and is like, yeah, just hurry up and finish what you were going to say. I feel like we've been waiting forever. I keep wondering what you're going to say. Now, Finance Bro and professor are really close. So this is, again, a joking way of the professor being like, you finish your thought. Like, we want to hear your thought.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up. Because people are interrupting, right? So, like, it's not him being rude. It's him being, like,
Yeah.
trying to point out, like, let's let him finish our thought, you weirdo. But Tian is like, yeah, hurry up.
Oh.
Because he doesn't understand what Finance Bro is doing.
Trying to do.
Yeah,
Oh
Finance
my
Bro
God, the
has
two-
high EQ.
Yeah.
So he's like, let me do it in a joking way,
my
but
God.
also set the tone
Yeah.
of like, let's not fucking interrupt this time, but also not make it uncomfortable, because that's also uncomfortable for the professor. Imagine someone is like, everyone shut up and stop interrupting him. Now tell me what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's really uncomfortable. So he did it in a high EQ way, and Tien is sitting there like, yeah, hurry up and answer so we can move on.
Dude, two of the dumbest people, and then everyone's like putting on a show around them
Yes.
to not hurt their feelings,
Yeah.
to call them dumb. Like,
And so then the professor is just like, let's just move on to the next round. It's not important. And Finance Bro turns to Tien and is like, don't you want to listen to our big brother's deep thoughts? Like, it's so rare that he's ever serious. Like, he's always joking around. Like, I want to hear him say something serious for once. So finally, everyone gets it. Except still Tien and Cece. And so Influencer Jay is like, yeah, you should just let your emotions flow. Like, we really want to know. And Jiko is like, I want to see my big brother get emotional for once. You're always like joking around. And so Finance Bro again is like, I really want to hear him finish. He says, thanks. And he's about to start talking. And Cece goes, okay, next round. Next round.
shut the fuck up.
Girl, read the
It got to the point where Finance Bro literally gives her the look of like
What is
like,
wrong with her?
you? Yeah. He gives her like a, what on earth is this girl doing? Like, what is wrong with you, look?
Like, what was that? She thinks she's quirky and funny? Or
Yeah.
she thinks that's just like, all right, next one.
So she's a bully. And I think the way that I can, it makes sense in my head. And I was talking to Tiffany about it too, because they went that viral. Tiffany was like, yeah, no, this is what's happening, right? Every single person has a pairing. If she goes after another girl, that guy's going to probably back her up. Professor and Bao Bao don't have a pairing. And I think she can't help but bully people. There are some people in a group setting, they have to bully someone. Like, they cannot live a life without bullying someone.
Yeah. It's like she really is going after him for what reasons?
Yeah. Yeah, so all the
Dang.
comments at that point were saying like Finance
I
Bro's
feel
a real
bad
one.
for the professor.
But just wait, people are gonna hate the Finance Bro in a second.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then all the comments about Zizi are like, why do you fucking keep interrupting people? Like, where are you exactly hurrying off to reincarnate? Like, what's your problem? Like, Jesus Christ. It's just not that serious. So then after this really bizarre game, they go back to their dorms. And guess what? The second that Tien and Zizi gets back, they immediately start gossiping and spreading rumors about Bao Bao. Everything happened that day. They're going on and on. So in the boys' room, Tien is telling Jiko, so Zizi and I went out together. But after we were done and we were about to head back to the car, I got a call from Bao Bao. So we went to go find her. And I just kept asking her if she was joking. And she said no. Finance Bro was like, so it was a joke. Tien is like, no, she didn't say it was, but it was a joke and it had nothing to do with the show. Like, none of the program directors knew about any of this. Finance Bro says, so Bao Bao herself wanted to joke around. Like, she wanted to joke around. Tien is like, yes, but it was completely overboard because Zizi was crying like crazy. Chico's like, Zizi cried? Like, he was like, why the fuck would you cry? He's like confused too. He's like, why is she crying? Okay, so then Finance Bros now is like, she cried because she was angry, right? He's like, yeah, you tell him. I can't even talk about it. So this already tells netizens, you already told Finance Bro what happened, because how can Finance Bro tell Jiko what happened if he doesn't know what happened? So then Finance Bro is like, yeah, Zizi cried because she was so pissed off. And then Jiko's like, she cried because she was so pissed off? He's like, this bitch is crazy. Like, I gotta stay away. He looks concerned. And so when netizens are watching this, they hate the way that Tien is handling himself. This whole like, oh, I can't even talk about it. You tell him. It's like, you want to gossip, but you don't want to be the one gossiping.
Yeah.
But we know, we can see right through you. We know exactly what you're doing. Also, a lot of Chinese girlies are like, boys should never gossip. Disgusting. It's like, they can never win, I will say. Because sometimes it's like the TikTok of like, what do you mean your friend got a divorce and you didn't get any other information? And then the second you see 3 guys gossiping, you're like, ew, what's wrong with you? Get a life. Don't you have a job to do? Go make some money or something. Like, all the girlies in the comments were like, ew, what are they doing? Why are they gossiping? It's so good.
Damn.
So then Zizi is doing the same thing. She's alone in the room with Chen 71 and she starts peddling the same rumor. She's like, we were looking for her all over the farm. Bitch, no you weren't, first of all. She was like, we looked for her, for 10 minutes. And then guess what she said?
She said 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We looked for her for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
What is wrong with her?
If you guys don't find me, I won't be able to go home. They already took my car away. Isn't she just morally holding me hostage? She morally kidnapped me.
Morally kidnapped.
What does that even mean?
Holy shit.
That's the
Like,
thing.
I already
You
felt
can morally
awful.
kidnap
Oh my god, she's
someone?
gonna talk about this as like one of her secrets in life. Like, I was bullied. I
on a
was
TV
morally
show.
Morally
kidnapped.
On a
abducted.
TV show.
This is exactly how,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Everyone's like, bring back
If
the
she
senior.
thinks this is like she's getting morally kidnapped, come on.
All the comments were like, bro, you're morally kidnapping us. Like, the viewers. You are crazy. So she's like, I already felt awful. And I still had to go look for her. She's the one who's been upsetting both of us. And yet now we're the ones that have to go find her only to get played by her. She wasn't even there in the first place. She's just trying to find a sense of belonging. She likes me, but she's also trying to play me. Like, I immediately felt terrible because it all brought back memories of what happened to me when I was younger.
Bro.
And none of this is even my fault. Tien's the one who wanted to get to know me. Like right now, I need him to talk to her calmly, but I have no idea if he's actually going to even do it the right way.
Do it. What do you mean
Do
the
what?
right way?
We don't know. Like no one knows what she's saying, okay? No one knows. Yeah. And all the comments are like, first of all, she never even asked you to look for her. Also, like, if like it was
First
just
of all,
Tien,
it's
and
not
also
that
you could have
deep.
just taken the punishment if you didn't want to look for her, if you genuinely thought there was a punishment. Like you were not morally kidnapped. You had options. Like, why do you feel so wronged? Why do you feel so wronged? And everyone's like, this whole phone call lasted only a few minutes, and then you started going crazy for longer than the call even lasted. What are you talking about? Everyone is speechless. So after the two of them start spreading these rumors, they meet up in the living room to keep talking things over because that's what fucking bullies do. They have so much time. They've got 58 hours in a day. Apparently there's a Chinese saying that's called you gotta downplay major issues and brush off minor ones to let all the problems fade away.
大事化小，小事化了。Mhm.
Yeah, so it's like you can't just like keep up playing. This is what I was saying of like not saying people should take the other side, but at least some parties have to not blow up a major issue, even if you think it's a major issue. Like not every major issue needs to be major. It's just exhausting, okay? Like sometimes
be
life just
self-justified,
happens.
absolutely.
Not everything is major, okay? But they're like, let's conspire and collude together. Come here. They get in the living room. They plop down on the couch, and the way these two sit, I just know she's a nepo baby and not even a good one. Not even a good one. Okay, they sit like gangpes. They sit like gangsters. They love to like sit on the couch and lean all the way back, and be on their phone and talk. And they're like, "Can you believe she did that? No, can you believe she did that?" And they're like slouched on the couch, like little gangsters colluding and conspiring. Okay, so they go to plotting. I get it. It's 5 minutes of your date, and it's probably not a great feeling, but like it was never serious.
It was never that
Zizi's
serious.
like, what do you? And
You know what? It
she's like,
never
what do you feel about
was
today?
that
Tiana's
serious.
like, actually, I'm also very happy and very mad about this incident.
Very happy.
Yeah. And
What?
she's like, I'm not asking you for anything, but from my perspective, this really has nothing to do with me.
Stay
So she's
hydrated.
like, this is you and Bao Bao. She called you because she likes you, right? And Tian is like, yeah, it really has nothing to do with you. Because that day, I thought you guys were mutually interested in one another, you and Bao Bao. And later on, you were really brave to make things clear with her, and we got to know each other because you told her you wanted to get to know me. One thing I need to know now is, did she get the wrong message? Because I don't know what you guys talked about yesterday. So she's saying, like, I don't know why she felt like it was okay to call you when you told me that you told her you wanted to get to know me. Tian starts raising his voice. I told her in person and I texted her about it too. I was really clear in my text. I said, I want to get to know the other guests right now. And she said, okay, because I don't think I was unclear at all. I sent her that text and then we talked privately. I told her the same thing, just not as directly. I just didn't reject her outright. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I have to make
that
sure of
what
this
happened?
because if you weren't direct, I know. I think I have to talk to her again. Yeah, you probably need to talk to her again. I mean, were you indirect about it yesterday that you don't want to get to know her?
You don't
Little
want to
bit.
get to know her now.
Then you have to be more direct about it. I was direct. You weren't as direct because you guys are
Communication.
not at that level yet, right? So she's saying, like, you can't say, oh, I don't want to talk to you because you guys are not at that comfort level where you can be like, oh, I'm breaking up with you. And he's like, exactly. I just didn't say, like, oh, I don't like you, so please stop annoying me.
Yeah, this is tragic.
Yeah.
Like, this
And she's like, yeah, because if you say that, it'll make you look very self-centered because you guys didn't confess to liking each other or anything. Precisely. But I think she knows, you know? Yeah, she knows, but she still did what she did today. And then this is where it gets crazy. So Finance Bro had told Tian about the very weird interaction he had with Bao Bao the night before the dates. Remember, they sat down and Bao Bao goes, I'm going to start torturing the couples. Oh. And I'm going to start with you.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, yeah. So he went to the dorm and he was like, I don't know what's going on, Tian. But the girl that you went on multiple dates with was like, I'm going to start torturing you.
This is the day before.
Yes.
So he right away told Tian. Okay.
So then Tian is like, I don't know what that means either. Like, they were just like, what does this mean? It's so weird.
Why it is weird.
It is weird. So they were just like, okay, that's weird. So then Tian brings it up, but puts everything in like a conspiratorial light. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh, and guess what? Finance Bro told me this. And I think that she's doing this all on purpose. This was her plan. Huh? This riles Zizi up. Zizi's like, so she did this all on purpose. She kept saying that the director said and I trusted her. That's why I questioned the directors. I feel like I'm being played like a fool. And then Zizi's like, you know what? Last night I could tell that Baba was upset. That's why she cried today and said it was mainly because of broadcaster Mimi. But given how she was acting the day before, she might have cried because of broadcaster Mimi. But the main reason is because we were starting to getting to know each other. I'm definitely not overthinking this. That's why I went to talk to her this morning to sort it out. I thought we'd move past this, but she knew that you and I were together and she messed with us on purpose to provoke us. The comments are all, pay my medical fees. I got a stomach ache watching you, okay? So after spouting all this nonsense, she even tries to act like the bigger person, okay? Saying that she didn't have to do any of this, but she was doing it because she valued her relationships with all the girls that she made inside the house. So she's like, right. I even comforted her. And then she starts crying over the fact that broadcaster Mimi left.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh, she was like, and I was also having a really rough day because I was also really sad that broadcaster Mimi left.
No. She's crying about herself.
Yes.
She's pitying herself.
Yes, but the fact that she's even like bringing this up is kind of crazy. Because when broadcaster Mimi left, she was unfazed. Yeah. Girl was cool as a cucumber. Exactly. She didn't give a fuck. She was like, who? Who? She did not care. And now she was
the
like...
The one was eating anchovy?
Yeah. The anchovy snack? That was
the dumpling eating one? Which one? Okay.
Well, I guess no more anchovy snacks in the house then. Like, that was her vibe. And now she was like, I was really affected all day. Christ. And then this happened to me. And I still comforted her. And then this happened to me. She's so upset. She's so upset. And as she's crying, Tian looks at her and says, this is none of your business. You didn't do a single thing wrong. So why do you have to self-blame? Why do you have to emotionally drain yourself so much over other people? First of all, Zizi did not blame herself, and she's certainly not emotionally draining herself. She's emotionally draining us. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but this just like eggs her on. This is such a trivial matter, but they start blowing it up, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. And then she starts telling Tian, you have to talk to her and be direct with her that you don't want to get to know her. And that this was crossing the line. What she did was so messed up. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to talk to her. But she's like, you know what? I think it's a really bad look for me to even do this, but I have to coach you on how to do it because you need to be very clear. I can't believe I'm doing this right now because people could get mad at me, but I think that it's the only way she understands what she did is wrong. And so she's like, but you have to tell her calmly. Don't be emotional. There's no need to be emotional about this matter because if you don't care, you wouldn't have any emotions. And then Tian goes, yeah, I really don't care about this. And then she goes, no, it's not that you don't care about this incident. We care about this. That's why we're talking about it. Yes, it's not that I don't care about this incident. I just don't care about the person. So he's like, it's not that I don't care about what you did. I just don't care about you, Bao Bao.
Okay. They're so dumb.
And she's like, exactly. Oh yeah, and all the comments are like, guys, who's more emotional than both of y'all? Like, what's going on? And then this is when Tian says the words that cements his gravestone in ever having an influencer career or being a public figure or really a good person in general, okay? Because he was trying to be an influencer. He very casually looks at Zizi and says, I'm going to record it. Record what? I'll record my conversation with her so you can listen.
What is that supposed to be?
So you can listen?
And everyone netizens were fucking terrified. Netizens were like, he is creepy. People were saying, if you know someone in your life that's unless you're recording things for legal reasons, because you need this in writing, to record fights is like just kind of nasty behavior.
But also he's saying that I'm gonna record it so you can listen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Dude, just so pathetic.
Yeah,
also
because
very
it's not that he
trash.
needs proof of this happening. Because
Yeah.
guess what? You're on a
He's
reality
like,
show.
I want to show you.
Yeah.
Trust me. I would do this.
And all the Chinese netizens are like, if you actually have a friend like this is very scary behavior. Like, this is very fucking creepy behavior. And then
Don't
also some
do
people are
that.
saying, like, the audacity to ask the camera crew to turn off the GoPros so you can have privacy and then secretly record Bao Bao. Which, like, I get it. In the context of a reality show, she's already being recorded in every conversation.
Exactly.
But still, it's just, it's weird.
But the irony is, did he record it or no?
Yeah.
He did. And
Wow.
this must backfire even more.
Oh yeah.
than-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then if we watch Zizi listen and comment on it, well, because she's listening in real time.
What?
Oh,
my God.
it's about to get crazy because Zizi leaves the room. Tian texts Bao Bao, and she walks into the room, and all the comments say, "Bao Bao, turn around, because it's only going to get worse." And that is where I leave you with this part. Stay tuned for the next part, because not only does Tian have a conversation with Bao Bao, Zizi has a conversation
What?
with Bao Bao, and then it just gets progressively worser and worser and worser
Worser and worser and worser.
and worser and worser and worser. I'm so drained from them, but it'll only get
Worser and worser and worser.
Wow.
so. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, shit. I guess we're gonna see next time. I gotta go. I got some Pokemon to catch. I'm gonna watch the next one another time. You look stunning. Thank you. I didn't do everything. I just wanted an inspiration. It's not exactly like that. I don't have the right palette for it. I also don't have Photoshop, so like I can't make everything pop like her. But I just wanted something basic. You can't really see, like, I feel like with the webcam doesn't really like show the colors properly. But it's okay. Ultimately, I'm ready to go catch Pokemons. And so that's what I'm gonna go do. That's what I'm gonna go do. Oh my god. Oh, they're just nice. Okay. Anyway, that was interesting. I gotta go. So thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for chatting with me. I like chatting with people. I don't know when I'm gonna do the next stream, but stay tuned for that. And see you maybe later. First, either I'm gonna stream again video game, or I'm gonna stream exclusively on Twitch while reacting to Blue Lock. I never know my schedule in advance.